Are you going out of town this weekend for the 4th of July holidays? Hoping you can maybe reimburse a little bit of some of that money that you're spending. Looking for a little, maybe some passive income ways of making just a little bit of that back. Or even if you're not going out of town, you're working or working on just stuff around the house like I am. And you're hoping that you can just make a little bit of income while you're doing some other things. Well, stay tuned. Luckily, you came across this video and hopefully I can help you out. If y'all are here because y'all want to see more about passive income and y'all want more videos about passive income and what you can do to make passive income and find out about different projects, first thing you do to help me out is please hit that thumbs up button. That helps not only me, and not that you're liking my horrible production values, but also helps these projects that we're going to discuss, because the algorithm will push this information out to other people, which helps these projects grow, which helps you, because the more the project grows, the more it should help you out. Please hit the thumbs up and hit the subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Welcome back to another video. For those who might be new here, who just stumbled across my clickbait title, my name is TheGrumpyDad. I am as y'all can tell, an older person compared to what you've seen in probably most crypto videos. And you can tell by my cheesy editing skills and production values that I can't even get green screens right. But hey, that's why I have 13,000 subscribers, because people say I'm real and I don't worry about the gimmicks and stuff. So I was just thinking, I'm about to go out of town for the 4th of July weekend. Not any place special, not any big vacations or anything like that. I'm too busy with dealing with crypto, passive income, and all kinds of other stuff and work to go on vacations. But I figured with some recent news on some of the projects that we're in, why not help y'all capitalize on some of those things? So I'm gonna go over 3 different projects right now that cost nothing for you to get into. Nothing at all. There's not a single thing you have to buy. It just takes a couple minutes to sign up, a couple of actions on your end when you're on these trips, and you can get some income back. Now, I'll be straight up front with you. If you're looking for Lambos, you're on the wrong channel. I've always said my channel is not about Lambos, private jets, buying a private island, going to private islands and stuff like that. My whole goal of this channel as the Grumpy Dad is to make life more comfortable and financially better for you and your family. I've always said I want to be able to go out to eat with my family and not have to worry about what the checking account looks like this week, or when's payday, or if I want to go on vacation for a weekend, go out of town with my kids before they get too old and move out. I want to be able to do those type of things without having to worry about how strapped with cash I am. And that is the goal of my channel. Every one of these little passive income projects helps. So while you might not break the bank on these 3 projects we're going to discuss right now, they all add up. So let's get to what some of these projects are. All right, so one of the first projects that we're going to discuss is going to be NATIX. And with NATIX, this is a free app that you download on a phone. What I'm doing here is I am downloading this on a spare phone that I have, and I tethered that phone to an internet connection that is inside of my vehicle. And then I run that while I'm driving. I have a phone holder for it, and I just turn it on while I'm driving. One of the good things that's about NATIX is NATIX just went from testnet to mainnet. There are several exchanges now and more coming online, but where you can cash these NATIX tokens out. What's NATIX doing? NATIX is data collection. While you have some other projects that are out there that are actually doing mapping, NATIX is looking for different events and data that's going on those roads and reporting that back to its network, with the hope that people who are kind of like, if you think how Wave, if you're familiar with Wave, and Wave will tell you if there's a car broke down on the road or a police car ahead because of a car crash or something like that. It's more of live reporting. That's one thing that NATIX is looking for, is it's supposed to be reporting that kind of stuff so that people are aware of what's going on. As you drive around, as you are doing that kind of stuff, you're getting monetized for it. And they're doing data monetizing. They have different videos that you can kind of see what's going on, but this is what the app looks like. So as I've did several videos. I have videos on Saturdays called driving videos, because I'm always going somewhere on Saturday where I kind of talk to the camera as I'm driving. And on every one, I've showed that I have my NATIX running in my vehicle. So I am collecting passive income as this is going on. Again, it didn't cost me anything to get in. The NATIX token is the token that is issued out for this, and you collect it while you're in your app. They also have gem regions. There's different ways of how to earn in NATIX. So while you're driving with your NATIX, you also get different challenges and different things like that. If you go X amount of miles or kilometers, and if you capture this many events, like every car that passes you by, that is one event, and you'll see a little ticker on your phone. Another thing that I really, really like about this is this will also double as a car camera, dash camera. There is an option on there that right here where it says dash camera, where you can use this as a free dash camera. And what happens is, if you want to record an event, there's a button that shows up on the side that says record last 60 seconds. And you can record that. So now, instead of having to pay $100 or $200 for dash camera, your free app with your old phone, if you want to use your old phone, or you can use your current phone if you don't use it while you're driving, that will all work. You can turn the display on and off. So if you keep the display on, which is what I do it like this. As you can see in the video that I showed, I have it in horizontal mode. I like horizontal mode. I find it captures better, but I run this with my dash cam on. I run it with the display on, so I can easily glance every now and then to make sure that I'm aimed correctly the way I need to go. So you can download this app using either Apple or Google Store, and you can get started with it. You can go to the website. The website is natix.network, and it will show you what to do.
Driving with NATIX Drive and mobile app means earning, not spending. No matter if you drive all day as part of your job or only take short city trips. How? Download our app, place the phone on the dashboard of your car, turn on the app, and that's it. Our AI technology turns your phone camera into a smart sensor that scans the road and detects valuable events. Road obstacles, surface damages, traffic congestion, or free parking spots are turned into anonymous numeric data used for improving maps. No picture or videos ever leave your phone, therefore protecting your privacy and data plan. And you earn points for every detection and every kilometer driven. You can redeem your points for the latest electronics, health products, planet-saving initiatives, and soon, NATIX cryptocurrency. There's something for everyone. And with existing and upcoming features like dashcam, navigation, and parking availability, NATIX Drive and is your perfect driving companion. So why wait? Download NATIX Drive and.
So for those of y'all who are interested in the white paper side of this, for the crypto side, there is a white paper that is on the website. You can check the different things you want to know about the ecosystem, the technology, the economy, whatever basically you want to know, it is here in the white paper. So for those who use CoinMarketCap, this is not on CoinMarketCap. Again, today is Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024. This has only been out for a little over 24 hours. However, if you do go to CoinGecko and search NATIX, you can find this coin. This token has a total supply of 100 billion. And you can expect, of course, a little bit of price drop, because that's what always happens. But this really got started at 0.008 and it's still holding at 0.007. It did come down to 0.006 and apparently some people made some purchase, but it's doing 1.9 million in volume. And if you look at some of these volume marks of what, it's been doing, 6 million at 1.5 million, but for the last 24 hours, it's been 1.9 million for a brand new token. And a lot of people don't know about this project. I think that's a very good sign. I really would like to see this on Coin Market Cap soon so that we can keep an eye on it, see how it ranks. But again, you're not going to make a large amount of money on this, but it's something that you can make a little bit of passive income with while you're doing just driving. Again, it doesn't cost you anything. Why not? Me, I am hodling all my tokens. Not to get off the subject, but I'm famous for doing that if anybody follows me. One thing is that in the last bull market, everything was hodl, diamond hands. If you don't diamond hand, you're a fool, stuff like that. I can tell you this bull market, whenever it starts, I'm not doing that. I will be sipping profits. I watch my portfolio in Exodus do this and come all the way down here. I'm not doing that again. But for now, with a brand new project like this, we know that it's going to have this downward action because everybody's been on testnet for who knows how long now, months, and they slowly want to start getting a little bit of profit out of it. That's understandable. That's why we're in the game. It's called passive income. It's not called a hobby. Another thing that NATIX does have in its program is a hodl score. The more you hodl, the better ranking you get, and that will help you with airdrops and with different challenges or contests that they have. So if you're selling your NATIX, you don't get eligible for these contests and different things like that. So where can you go for updated news for NATIX? You can go to their Discord. Discord is a place where a lot of these new projects is where you can get all your updates from, your announcements, and different things that are going on. Right here, you can see these are the central exchanges that they have started with. MEXC, KuCoin, which KuCoin to me is probably like the number 2 biggest, at least I would think, exchange next to Binance. And if MEXC, KuCoin, Gate.io, Coinlist, and Radium all going to have this, I think it's a matter of time before Binance will start carrying this, and you'll start seeing some of these other exchanges that are available in the United States available to use. I think there are some pools that have also started with Radium, on Radium for NATIX. I haven't looked in that, but again, it says right here, withdrawing more than 50% of your in-app NATIX the first month after mainnet, reset your hodl score to 0. I'm holding for now. Hodl Club rewards are premium benefits and hodl airdrop, which that should be coming soon. So they also have a partnering with BitBoy1, but I will have, in reference to this, I will have different codes. I will have 5 codes, I believe, in my description below. The thing about NATIX is they don't just give you one code to pass out that people can use unlimited for unlimited amount of people. So as those 5 tokens codes are used, if this one's used and you try to use it, it's going to tell you it's invalid, then you have to use this one. And once those 5 are used up, then a couple of days I can get more codes. Why use the codes? Because it benefits you and you will get a bonus amount of NATIX. And of course, it would help me from getting a bonus amount of NATIX. So if you are interested in this project, check it out. Use my code that's below. It should have a link and you can get into NATIX. Again, 0 cost. Nothing for you to lose to try it out. And one last thing to know about NATIX is NATIX is using the Solana network. And we've seen a lot of good projects come in on Solana. Seems like there's a lot of new DPIN projects. And even some of these projects that have said they were going to use another different network have all come onto Solana. Solana is battle tested, despite what people want to say. I've recently read a report that said there were between 10,000 and 20,000 new meme coins a day in 24 hours, and Solana's handling. Yes, there's hiccups every now and then. I'm not going to say there's not. But for 10 to 20,000 new memes in addition to all the other network transactions it's doing. That's battle tested. So I like the fact that NATIX has chosen Solana for this. All right, moving on to our second project that we're going to play with while we're on our holiday weekend is going to be Silencio. I've been running Silencio for a while. I like it. I find it's a fun project. This is something that I kind of stumbled across. It's another project that does not cost anything to get into. So what is Silencio? Silencio is an app that measures what they call noise pollution. I've seen a couple of videos on it. I think it's very interesting. And where you have some of these projects like we just looked at that are looking for visual data to send to maps and stuff like that. This is for any kind of business or whatever clientele that would be interested in what are the sound readings in certain places, noise pollution. And basically they want you to run sound readings while you're sitting at restaurants, while you're outside at a park, while you're inside different venues. And you get bonus points for being in certain venues that you can see on the map. You cannot run it while you're driving, of course, but if you're walking up and down the street, I know people who are using this while walking or jogging who are getting a lot of points because of the amount of hexes. They have very, very, very small hexes, if you're familiar with that on the map, and you can hit those hexes while you are driving, walking, doing different things like that. No, we're not talking about Silencio, the nightclub in New York. So you can see Silencio has been being mapped for some time now. The Europe and area is covered. You can see even in Africa, Nigeria area. But when you zoom in, you find that the hexes are not that big. Let's see what the United States look like. So the United States has also been hit, but these hexes are a lot smaller than what they appear on this map. So as you zoom in, you will see that they do get smaller. So you can see kind of where I've been. And I mean, I was at a convention here a while back, and you see how much, you know, how smaller these hexes get that you can hit. So as I'm walking around, I walked from here, around here, I walked to this. There's a little path along the water right here that's real nice. And you, I just mapped all this and got points because these were all new hexes. And if I would have walked a little bit further to the right or left, I would have got new hexes also. So you get bonuses for the hex. And basically, you're just running this app for 30 minutes at a time. 30 minutes at a time, and just collecting sound readings. It's not collecting the sound itself. It's just collecting the decibel level in the area, and then that level gets transmitted. Now, when you have on the map a circle like this, you can see what this looks like. I'm trying to zoom it in, but you actually can do what's called a venue. So it knows that there's a venue here, and it's going to get you can actually do a 30-second reading here, and you get points for that also. So it's just a way, again, to accumulate. So if you go and eat at a restaurant, walking around, or anything like that, you'll be able to take these readings. And I'm gonna tell you, I go here. I mean, I go, and every day when I'm at lunch, I'm sitting at the table. I just put this, turn on Silencio, put the phone down, and let it do its thing. And after 30 minutes, I close out the reading and collect my points, and that's it. You also collect additional points as you go on with day-to-day streaks. Right now, I'm at like 130, 140 day streak. So I'm getting a 250% bonus to whatever I'm getting from Silencio to begin with. One thing I like also, if y'all follow my channel at all, I love projects, and I prefer projects that are fully doxed. We know who this is. These gentlemen have been in videos before. You can search up those videos on YouTube, and you can see who they are and how passionate they are about this project. This isn't just something that somebody approached them and said, hey, we want you to do this. These gentlemen started this on their own. They were brothers. They wanted to do this on their own as part of getting readings and trying to do something about noise pollution. The noise pollution could be, you know, construction work or music from a venue, different things with sporting events. So basically, how's this going to work? First, you're going to take and open your Silencio app. You're then going to press the little button in the middle to start your recording. We're going to do open measurement because we're not in the venue. And you're just going to sit there and you allow it to run. This can be while you're eating, walking up and down the street, doing whatever you're doing. As long as you're not going over 12 miles an hour. So if you're a bike rider, do it slow. And you hit end measurement at the end. Claim your coins. Pick one of the 3 prizes. It's a multiplier. So I could have got 1.5 if I picked the one on the left, but for some reason I always do the one on the right. And I got 1.2%. And that's it. And it collects it. Very easy. Now again, Silencio is a new project. Fairly new. I mean, it's been out a couple of months, but it is still on testnet. It is not on mainnet yet. They said it's supposed to be available mainnet in a couple of months, but you know, we'll see. Again, it's just something that you're going to collect while you're going, but I use it on road trips. When I stop and I'm going into, you know, I'm getting older, I'm an older guy. So if I got to stop and go use the potty and I got to go inside, I'll take it with me and I'm running. I start it, put it in my pocket, and I go into the convenience store. You know, if you're on the road on interstates and going to some of these places like Buc-ee's, it's going to get some very good noise ratings. If y'all are familiar with Buc-ee's or not, I have some videos of it, and if I can think about it, I might throw it right here so y'all can see the madness that Buc-ee's will offer. But anyway, so we don't really know what the price of the token is going to be, but again, it's free and eventually passive income for you. Doesn't cost anything to get in. Again, I run it also on another phone that I have. I have 2 phones, and I run on one of my other phones. So I still have mine available whenever I need it. So it makes it a little bit easier for me. I'm not telling anybody that you have to go run this on a second phone with service or anything like that. So don't take it the wrong way. But it's just another way of passive income that you can make for free. So if you're interested in Silencio, I also have a code in my description, and that code will give you bonus Silencio tokens as to start out with. That will really help you out. And of course, it will help me out. And what it does is I get a percentage off whatever you do. Doesn't take away your tokens or anything like that. I just make an additional percentage off what you do. So it helps each other out. You can then share your code with friends and family if you think it's something fun. For some reason, this is a cool, slick, very good app that doesn't crash. It doesn't really have a lot of issues. And it's just, to me, it's like a fun little thing. It's just habit for me now. So check out my code, please, if you want to join and try Silencio out. Thank you all for that. So let's move on to the next one. Now, one of the last that I'm going to show you, this is not a crypto app, but I am making some pretty decent returns on it, and it's something I wanted to share with y'all. So our next app that's not really crypto related, but it is doing pretty good, is Upside. Y'all might have heard some commercials for Upside. Listen, I just joined Upside about 6 months ago. I've been hearing about it for a while. I thought it was a gimmick. I didn't really think there was that much to it, but hey, it works. Especially if you're on these road trips. We know how expensive gas gets, and some of it is you're getting cash back for either spending at convenience stores, spending at different other stores itself, like you see on this picture right here, JJ's and stuff, or you get gas back. Now, 12 cents a gallon doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're in a diesel truck like I am that takes over 30 gallons, that adds up pretty quick. There are sometimes some bonuses, depending on how much gas you get, or diesel or fuel or whatever you want to call it, where you get added bonuses. So this app is available on the App Store or the Google Play. So without giving away exactly where I live at or work at, I'm going to use my hometown or where I grew up at. And this is just an example of what you can get. It's in different places. And look, if you use Exxon cards, you know, Chevron, got Charge. Around my house is Valero's. So you can get, look, this is 11 cents back on a gallon. and it goes down 3 cents, 29% back on Domino's pizzas, Circle K. So as you can see, there are different variations of what you can get back on this Upside app. Just to show you what I'm making, I've only been involved in this for a couple of months now, and this is what I have right now. I can easily cash this out right now, get it deposited to me, cashed out to me. But you know me, I don't need it right now. I'm planning on holding this. I want to get at least $100 worth. But right now I have $78.38 in my bank that I can cash out and get money for. Now the best part is it works with any credit card. That also includes fleet cards also. So if your company is paying for gas, as my friends have told me who work for certain businesses, they have fuel man cards. They can add this app on their phone. It asks you for the last 4, 5, or 6, or 8 or something of the fuel man card, and or your credit card or whatever like that. And when you go get gas, you tell it which card you're using. And in 2 days, you're getting returns on that. So you're doing the trip soon. There you go. Now, one of the good things is I am here to help y'all out and get started. A little kickstart for y'all. In my description is a code. When you join, for the first time people on the Upside, if you join Upside using my code, after you get your first fill up, you will get a one-time $5 bonus to get started off. So hey, it ain't gonna pay the house or the car off, but it's a way to get started, a way to get a little bit motivated. And of course, I make a tad bit for everyone you get, which really isn't that much, but I'm more or less here to help you out. Then if you have friends and family, you share your code and you make a little bit off of them also. And then they get $5 off of your code. If you have a spouse, technically I'm using, my wife's the one that kept telling me about this. I'm using her code, but I have my own account. So she got $5 when I joined, and she makes a little bit off of everything that I'm doing. And then I tell my son, before you go fill up your vehicle, please let me know. And I'll be sitting here at work. He lives the next, we have parishes in Louisiana, the next parish or county over. And I tell him, before you go get fuel, let me know. And then from here, I put on the Upside that he's going to this gas station, and then you start it. And then once it's done, you put that you paid, you pick the card that you used. Again, it's only the last couple of numbers. It ain't storing all your information. And then 2 days later, it gets paid. Then later, when you're ready, you can use PayPal and some other things to get paid for it. And again, use my code to help you out. So finishing out, I hope that y'all learned something from this video. If y'all did, please hit that like button for me. I am really trying to get my channel expanded. I'm hoping to have, for those who just follow me for the first time, I have a computer that's constantly in the process of being built now for several weeks. And I'm hoping to get that finished soon, that I can do a full YouTube studio in my house, get rid of this stupid green screen that I still can't get right for some reason. And I can get rid of all that, have a better computer and all that. And with your help, by helping this channel expand and get monetized and everything else like that with Amazon, y'all can help me out with that. So if y'all got anything useful out of this, please hit the thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe. If any of y'all are into outdoors or cooking, you want to see how it's done in South Louisiana, even though I hunt in Missouri and Texas and everywhere else, please check out my other channel, Grumpy Dad Outdoors. There's a link also in the description for that. So we also have a Wingbits Facebook group. If y'all into Wingbits, the crypto project, I'm very big on that right now, trying to help them get off the ground. We have a Facebook group link in there also, and a DPIN Facebook group. So check all those out. I also have one day I'll point right, Twitter, X. I share a lot of stuff on that also, but I don't have time to do videos, or I don't have time to do shorts. So you can check that also. Join that, please, and I'd really appreciate it. So thank y'all very much. Y'all have a great, blessed 4th of July. I hope everybody's safe in all their travels and where they're going. I'm only going to stay around here, just finish up some different projects I got going on. Some RF projects, repeater projects at hospitals, hurricane season. Got a little scare going on in the deep South Gulf, but I think Louisiana's going to be safe. prayers for everybody in South Texas and Mexico and all that. But I'm hoping by the time it hits that, it's not as strong as what it is now. So gotta get these projects that I'm doing out the way. So thank y'all. Happy 4th of July. Have a safe weekend. Stay safe on those roads. And I'll see y'all in the next video.